This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy.
He's heating up!
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The Second Amendment, like all other rights, is not absolute.
Shit is gonna go down.
We need to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Would that include a bullet from this gun?
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Boom shakalaka!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and 53 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sneezecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flex, and on all
fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina
mind mixing.
All right, fam. Welcome to the show. It is episode 2253, and I don't know if you guys are having issues. 100% functionality over here on my end. I'm just looking to the live chat. My computer is fucking on point. If anything, it's the internet. Maybe want to restart or exit out and come back in because we have full connection. We are going 1000% today. I'm fucking amped. We are all good to go. We are all good to go on the show. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Welcome to the greatest sleazecast in the realm. We got the Tainty in tow. We got the Scream Duck in full effect and ready to go for the Balls Deep section. I'm really excited to be here. And make sure you share the stream with your friends. We are live every fucking where. What are you smashing today, fam? Drop it in the comments. Let's kick off today's episode, shall we? Let's fucking kick off today's episode first with America. First with little America. What's up, Stephanie? How we doing, Dan? Jay, Frosty Balls. How we doing, Frosty Sack? Let's see, Mark, Brandy, Tina, Soundtrack Technoid. I'll get that one of these days. Annika, Eric, Josh, how we doing? Kaylin, looking clean. Thank you so much. Got a fresh, got my beard cleaned up, got the hair trimmed and buzzed and braided. I'm feeling good. And I'm fresh off some back and tries. I'm feeling absolutely delectable. And you look great yourself. You look fucking great yourself. You look great. You look good out there, fam. All right, let's get into today's episode. Let us brust the nut. I'm break the nut open, bust the nut open. We're just going to get the nut open. We're going to get today's party started. Are you ready, fam? Here we go. Without further ado. Let's fucking go. Nice card. That's a nice card. That's a really nice card. Hashtag 7 pillars. That's a really nice fucking card. That's a nice one.
Yow.
Drop that hashtag in the comments. That's the easiest hashtag to drop. Hashtag 7 pillars in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. And now it's time for the tip. Moisturize. Get it going. Gonna spit on it. Ooh, babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Nice and moist, like really fucking moist. All right, fam, let me just update this because our 4th of July specials are over, but we can still have this. Join the fam. Join the Swole fam. All right, we got that going. Let's get this down below because we got some amazing fucking post today from the Swole fam, and I'm really excited to get into it. Tomorrow, by the way, before we get into it, we have a couple announcements. Tomorrow is our overtime segment. So after the Friday cast, after the live stream, we're going into overtime. So make sure you don't miss out on that. I will text you. I will let you know what time we're going live. Probably, I suspect it's going to be earlier in the day. It's going to be a little bit of an earlier morning. I would suspect, but of course I'll let you know ahead of time. So overtime segment tomorrow, it's going to be fucking lit right here on the Mancast. And of course, if you're a member, we stream that live inside the private Daily Swole Telegram chat, as well as inside Swole TV. So you can have it on your TV or you could have it on the road, no matter where you are. So it's going to be fucking delicious. All right. Overtime segment tomorrow. Always got to look forward to that. And of course, if you're joining the fam, and you maybe missed the overtime segment or you missed the other overtime segments that we've had in the past, make sure you go into the archive, log into Swole TV and watch all the previous overtime segments. So when you're a member, you get access to all the ones that we've done thus far. And let me tell you, they're fucking awesome. They are awesome. I love me some overtime. All right, first Swole Fam post of the day is from Brooke M. 1124 in our Swole Fam discussion board, and this is under pillar number 2, nutrition. And she writes, "Hey everyone, I'm almost 4 weeks postpartum and currently breastfeeding. My baby has had awful gas that keeps him up all night. I have a very good diet, but would doing the elimination diet be safe and possibly help figure out what's going on and what food is messing him up? It seems very nutrient dense, so I feel like it could help shine the spotlight on the problem food while also nourishing both of us. The elimination diet is nothing dangerous. I mean, you should check with your medical practitioner, of course, but the elimination diet is literally eliminating the garbage foods. So the elimination diet is nothing magical. It's nothing extreme. It's just not eating garbage. It's really not eating garbage. You're cutting out fucking trash and you're figuring out which things are the worst trash for you to eat. So it's just information. So I wish you would have put here what you're actually eating. That would have been helpful, but you all can drop your thoughts in the comments down below. So there's nothing dangerous about an elimination diet. You get plenty of, you can enjoy your organ meats or grass-fed beef. Pretty much everyone's on an elimination diet in the Swole Fam. You just have to customize it. And if you're having any food sensitivities and you go back to a more strict elimination, you cut out more potentially problematic foods. So it's really the process of cutting out foods one at a time and isolating which things are likely the culprit for how you feel, whether it's bloating, joint pain, migraines, all sorts of that stuff. Post here from Brian, and Brian writes, "Hi everyone. So I'm a tad frustrated with myself. I was doing so well, so well. I normally weighed in at 220 pounds. Last April, I got down to 209 and I was very proud of myself. Sadly, the past 2 months, I've become inconsistent, not eating well, and just a straight lack of motivation. I weighed myself today and I hit 230 pounds. I'm very ashamed of myself. How do you guys stay consistent and motivated? I have no gym buddies, and honestly, my friend circle isn't into health and fitness like I am. Any advice would be great. Thanks for reading." All right, going to literally drop some fucking bombs. Some bombs on you right now. You don't stay motivated, you stay consistent. So fuck motivation, you stay consistent. You just stay consistent. And guess how you stay consistent? By fucking doing it, whether you feel like it or not. You have no gym buddies. You don't need gym buddies. You got the Swole Fam. You're part of the Swole Fam, and your friend circle is into health and fitness. My recommendation is get a new friend circle, to be honest. Stop spending your time and wasting your time with people that aren't on the same journey as you. Doesn't mean you can't be friendly with them or acquaintances, but if they're not into the gym, what are you doing hanging out with them? Like, what are you doing when you're hanging out with them? Drinking, eating crap? Just asking, just putting it out there. Most likely it's because of the company that you're keeping. I don't know why the past 2 months you haven't been eating well, lack of motivation. I think you're full of shit, honestly. I think you're just making excuses. And a little shame is not harmful. You kick yourself in the ass, but you get back on the pony, Brian, and we're fucking here for it. We're fucking here for it. Just don't lie to yourself. Tighten up your circle. Who fucking cares? Motivation's bullshit. If you're waiting to feel like it, you're going to be waiting a long fucking time. It has nothing to do with feeling like it. It has to do with whether or not it's time to get shit done, and then you fucking get shit done. All right, post here from Jake. We got a post here from Jake. Jake writes, "Last week I posted about struggling to get started on eating better. I took everyone's advice to start then instead of today. I'm happy to report I'm down 9 pounds and was able to still enjoy the 4th of July while making good food choices." Oh, fuck. I knew it. Jake, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Remember this story? It was on Thursday or Friday last week. This community is just built different. Tomorrow I leave for California on a 2-day work trip. It'll take some work to keep eating clean and good, but I feel way more motivated going into this trip than I would have if I had waited. Thank you, everyone. I fucking love it. I knew you could do it, Jake. And guess what? Just eat some steak. Come on, they have steak in California. They got a lot of good steak. Go to a steak restaurant, just eat some fucking steak. Order a big fucking steak. Boom. That's you eating healthy, bro. Go eat some fucking steak. Go get yourself some steak. Or if you're at a diner or there's nothing around in the middle of fucking nowhere, get some bacon and eggs or something, right? Come on, get some fucking fat and protein in your life. Goddamn right. Stay away from the vegetable oils and the processed sugar. Get the fuck out of it. Let's fucking go, Jake. Can we get America for Jake, please? America! Fuck yeah! I love how people think that eating healthy is restrictive when it's like, hey, I'm going to go eat a steak. Oh my God, it's so restrictive. How do you enjoy your food, Papa Swolio? I'm eating the most delicious thing on the fucking planet. There's no restriction involved. Not restricting at all. I'm eating a fucking steak. And as much as I fucking want. Oh my God, the horror, the misery of eating a fucking steak. Fucking, all right, again, America. Just a fucking America. USA, it's the greatest country in the world.
USA, greatest country in the world.
All right, from our Swole Fam discussion boards, post here from Mark in the What's Up Beaches section. Hey, y'all. New to this group and looking forward to, in playing all in. In playing all in? Well, good. You better be fucking all in. I'm 40 years old and my fitness has been lacking lately and motivation down as life gets more complicated. I'm 6'2" holding steady at 230 pounds, looking to get that down and keep my mobility up. I love the philosophy behind Papa Swolio and want to incorporate a more well-rounded mindset into looking at my health going forward. Well, good for you. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, Mac. Welcome, Mac. Welcome. Again, you're talking about motivation. You're going to find out real quickly that motivation is just not even a factor. It's not one of the 7 pillars. Feeling like it is not one of the 7 pillars, but consistency is. So we'll just put this on the screen for a second. Pillar number 7 is consistency. Be consistent. Is today, does today end in the letters day, D-A-Y? Of course it does. Do it. Does it mean you heavy lift every day? Does it mean you max out every day? No, of course not. You're still training. Maybe it's yoga. That's your training for the day. Your training is kind of your recovery, is part of your mobility. It's fine to have crossover. You don't have to lift every fucking day. You don't have to lift every day. Maybe it's a little bit light sandbag work just to move a little bit and do some mobility. Great. You trained. Why is this so hard for people to fucking comprehend? Come on, let's fucking go. Come on, fam. Let's fucking go. Let's get some gorillas. Come on now, fam-wise. Come on now. We got one more post. I want to do this one last because it's awesome. And it's from Heidi. I don't know if Heidi's watching live. I hope she is. It's a great post. So let's share this one. Heidi has been beating around the bush, not introducing herself, but she's been watching on the live streams. I'm not sure. Heidi, are you watching live? Drop a comment if you are. Heidi writes, hello, fam. I've been a member for about a week or two. For about a week now. I'm just adding words. Man, I am fucking amped up. I'm on fire, baby.
He's on fire!
I'm on fire. I'm fresh off an amazing workout. It's hot as fuck, roasting my goddamn nips. Got a fresh cut. I feel light. I feel good. Oh my God. It was a nasty pump. It was a nasty fucking pump.
Yeah.
It was one of those days.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. Hello, fam. I've been a member for about a week now, and I figured it was time to introduce myself and tell my story. I'm 5'11" and 220 pounds. I started my journey in 2014 weighing 454 pounds. I was not mobile. The only time I walked was to the fridge, bathroom, and then back to bed. I had no clue where to start or what to do, but I had to try something. Every single bit of info I could find, I tried. And let me tell you, there is a lot of misinformation on the internet.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
I had every single excuse you could think of to not put forth the work to heal myself from years of abuse I put my body through. I was not mobile, poor, ignorant, have massive mental illnesses. You name the excuse, I had it. I was a victim, or thought I was. I didn't believe in myself enough to believe that I could change by myself. I had this idea that I needed to be rescued, needed to be taken by the hand and shown this mysterious way of being fit or even just average, because when you're morbidly obese, you just want to be normal. I didn't need the help. I need to stop thinking about myself as the victim and realize that I'm the one with the power. I get to choose my life. I'm the motherfucking boss, and that's what did it, realizing that I'm always in charge and it's up to me. I'm still dealing with health issues related to being formerly morbidly obese. Unfortunately, those issues won't go away because I spent so long being so unhealthy. I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I have several other issues from chronic joint pain to gastrointestinal issues. There are a lot of other medical issues that did go away when I lost weight. Thankfully, I'm alive, and I'm convinced I wouldn't be if I didn't change. Now I want to try to help people who are in similar situations than I was, or as I was. I want to inspire people, help them to change while they still have the chance. I'm not an expert by any stretch. but I do know what it feels like to be morbidly obese, and I do know that it's absolutely possible to change. Here are some progress pics. I still haven't had the courage to take a full body picture, so I apologize about that. No worries. You lost literally a full-blown fucking human from your face alone. My goodness. Round of applause. Biceps and gorillas for Heidi. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a lot of face. That's a lot of face that is not there anymore. Shit, that's a lot. You look fantastic. Good for you, Heidi. Good for you. Really proud of you. Fan-fucking-tastic. Welcome officially to the fam. I know you've been here for a while, a week or so, but you've been plugged in. You've been plugged into the podcast. You've been here pretty much every single day. So even though you've been here only for a week or so, in terms of joining the fam or being a part of the fam officially, it feels like you've been here for a lot longer. So welcome, welcome, welcome officially, and keep on fucking crushing it. Right, Amy from the Daily Swole Telegram chat? What's up, fam? How we doing over there? Everyone in the Telegram chat, drop some biceps and gorillas. Get some fucking gorillas. Good job, Heidi. Good job. We love it. We love it. All right, fam. Remember, you're ready to join Heidi? You ready to join Heidi, Jake, everyone in the fucking Swole fam? Head on over to swolenormousx.com. Links in the show notes down below. Join the fam today. We're slinging knowledge cock every fucking day. And of course, we're in the Telegram chat all the time. Get access to Swole text. I'm blowing up your eye holes on your phone, making sure that you're making sick fucking gains and staying focused. We're just crushing it over there. By the way, for those of you that maybe missed the accountability meeting on Monday, go and check out these brand new releases. We have new releases for premium and unlimited members inside the Swole studio. We got Free Your Shoulders #2 Express Yoga class with Genevieve. We have Swollen 7 Kettlebell Round 6, Chest and Back Ignite #1. And that's available inside your Swole studio. And then, of course, for unlimited members exclusively, we have a brand new Vinyasa #3, level 3 Vinyasa #3 with Rachel, which is an amazing class for those of you that are interested in living on the edge and pushing yourself to to new levels. Level 3 yoga is no fucking joke. And of course, we have the Steel Club Masterclass with your very own Papa fucking Swolio inside the Masterclass section. So get in there and check out those brand new releases. For those of you that maybe missed the accountability meeting, it's available now. And if you're a member, you can still go and click on your updates tab. And every single week when we have new releases, you can go into the updates tab and then click on that and it'll tell you, kind of hyperlinks you just directly to all the releases. So there's that too. Go get you some. All right, here we go. Let's take some questions. So if you got a question, drop in the comments down below. Hashtag #AskPapaSwolio. Go and jump on that in the comments. It's into some knowledge cock right now. Mark, is there an official name for that braid of yours? It looks phenomenal. Thank you so much. I'm sure there is. I don't know what it is, but I can find out for you. I don't know the official name. It's awesome. It's great. The girl that does my hair, Mama Swolio, was doing my hair and my beard for a long time. But now, you know, where she takes her clients, there's someone there that like literally just does men's beards and hair, and she does braiding. So yeah, Papa's gonna be looking fresh a lot more often. Feels good. Feels good. Oh my God, it was so hot too. It was so hot. I need to get this fucking shit off my neck. I like long hair, but I don't want it just flowing around me. Sticks to my neck and shit. Well, that wasn't bad. It felt better than it sounded. You know. All right, let's see here. Michael, Papa Swolio, wore the Captain Swolio tank today as I was crushing some back and biceps. A nice young lad asks me, who is the pirate between the barbells? Papa, how should I respond to such ignorance? Oh my goodness.
Go fuck yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Matt Damon.
I don't know. Did you spit in his face? Spit in his face. Spit in his face and go, and then run away. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, you should respond by edumacating him. Literally just take out an eggplant, like whack him across the face. Bam. Just keep an eggplant in your pocket. Bam. Just an emoji right across the face. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love my tank. It's great. I love that tank. I got the Captain Swolio flag too, and I'm looking for where I want to put it up because I want to fly it out. I might fly it from the mango tree. It's quite possible. Steffi, why do you keep a beard? Why do you keep a beard? What is going on?
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
What is the best move to silence a woman?
What is going on, Steffi? What's going on with you? I saw a clean-shaved Papa Pig the other day, and he was very handsome. Okay. Both can be true, Steffi. Both can be true. Maybe I'm just handsome, and the beard boy. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not shaving this fucking beard. I'm not shaving this beard. No thanks. No spanks. No spanks. Matt, Papa Swolio, what's the conversation around eating too much red meat and how that affects cholesterol? Cholesterol is awesome. Cholesterol is fucking essential for testosterone. It's essential for your proper cellular function. Check out Paul Saladino's podcast. He goes into depth. He's a doctor, and so he knows both sides of the coin. He knows like the brainwashed mainstream narrative as well as his own research and subjective feedback because he's gone super deep on all this. He just had an episode recently. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but it was about cholesterol. You could also check out the book of the cholesterol myth. And just like most things, it's just demonizing one specific number, just isolating one thing, not looking at the entire body as a system. And there's a lot of, I guess, improper assessment around it. It's just a very high pay grade conversation if you want to get really technical. And I listen to podcasts, I consume information about it all the time. It's just hard to break it down. There's many different types of cholesterol. And of course, bottom line, you need to look at these things in a context. So my approach to everything in the human body is it's all related. It's all integrated. So I think it's very detrimental that we have so much specialization in the medical system. It's great when you have surgery. Let's say you're an expert on foot surgery, or you're an expert on shoulder surgery, or you're an expert on, brain surgery. You should be very, very adept at those specific things because they're very high risk, and you want to have the best, person possible doing those specific tasks. But in reality, everything works together. You're not going to look at your digestive system separate from your psychological or mental health. They do, but you shouldn't, because obviously your food is going to directly affect how your brain functions. Your lifestyle habits are essential, yet you go into the doctor. It's like, what are you feeling? Oh, pain? Here, take these fucking pills. So I'm not going to look, I just straight off the bat, even without knowing what I do know, most of these people in the medical industry are super unhealthy. They're just trying to cover up symptoms. They don't know the first fucking thing about nutrition or exercise. They're not taught a fucking thing about it. I'm not going to trust them with my day-to-day health. I'm not going to. I'll listen to a lot of content. I'll consume a lot of information. But, when it comes to emergency medicine, I think it's fantastic. I think emergency medicine, broken bones, emergency surgery, amazing, amazing technology, but going to the doctor for your fucking health is retarded. It's completely backwards. Maybe for certain things, like you're doing a test, like we talked about, like you're doing a colonoscopy, you're doing a scan, or certain things that you just can't and figure out. But if you're taking care of your day to day, you're going to be in much better shape no matter what comes around. Ooh, a dragon braid. That sounds pretty sweet. None to not. Do you have a cold wallet? Which one would you recommend to get? For those that don't know, she's referring to a hardware wallet when it comes to Bitcoin. We don't talk cryptocurrency. We talk about Bitcoin here. And I've used Ledger. So there's different ones. There's Coldcard, that's more advanced. There's Trezor, there's Ledger. There's a bunch of hot wallets, for example, on your phone and stuff, but those are more risky. So you can get I think they might have a new design, but I know they have the Nano S or the Nano X. Just got to be careful for certain things. Like the Nano X has Bluetooth, but you got to be very careful with shit like Bluetooth. That's a risk vector or an attack vector. So when you're talking about cold wallets, you want to make sure that you have, all that really secure. So the Nano S is USB. So that's more than enough for most people. Let's see. Kaylin, Papa Swole, I rarely leave my house due to having everything I need here. I'm a Sam. I'm a Sam. I don't know what that means, if that's a typo or whatever. Food, gym, sun, my fam. The question is, do you think I need to leave to socialize more, or is my swole fam enough? I mean, everyone's going to be different. Some people are social butterflies. I think it's good to do things that challenge you or that might make you a little bit uncomfortable, especially when it comes to interacting with human beings. So I'm home quite frequently, but I still am out now and again. Some people need to be out all the time. Some people need to be going around and traveling around for work, but then they usually go straight home because they want to get home. Humans tend to want to do the opposite. When you're home, you want to go out. When you're out, you're like, I can't wait to get back home. I think that was a famous bit from, I think it was Seinfeld or something like that. But socializing is great. You definitely don't want to do it only digitally. I'm sure you probably have close friends that you spend time with. Doesn't mean you have to go to like crowded venues. I'm not a big fan of massive crowds. I've done my fair share of crowds. I don't need to be slammed into like 10,000 people in order to have a good time. So you need to have that variability. Why does this keep on resizing? You need to have that variability or allow for human variability. Everyone's going to be different, but it's a good skill no matter what. So I would at least fundamentally socialize. And people really kind of look at socialization in different ways. Socialization could just be when you're at a checkout place. You just have a little small talk just make small talk with people around you. It doesn't have to be like something really formal. You could just be having conversations. It's just good to practice and good to get out of your comfort zone, if anything. Doesn't mean it has to be something that you do all the time, or you do large groups, or you don't have to pretend to be someone that you're not. But it's always a good skill, and it's pretty fundamental for humans to socialize. So it's very important, but doesn't mean you have to do it like excessively. A beard for men is the equivalent of makeup for women. I don't know about that. Beards are just fucking awesome. I don't know about that. The equivalent of makeup for women. I mean, sometimes you see someone, they shave their beard and they do like a before and after, and you're like, oh, put it back. How could you do that? I've had plenty of time in my life without a beard. I don't expect to add more to that tally. Yeah, right. Eric, got to get those cholesterol med dollars instead of telling people to eat better, move their bodies. When there's such a massive profit in these fucking pills and medications, like it's suspect immediately. For sure. Just think of all the medications. And that's not something that if you're in that kind of, funnel already, you don't just go off your cholesterol meds, right? You're kind of always on it. And sometimes you start taking some of these meds and you can never go off because it really fucks you up if you go off these things. Gandalf the Way. Oh, you're going to like the new shirt that's on the papasolio.com. Just film some content in it. Gandalf the Way. Papa Swole, do you recommend any particular beard oil? Not in particular. Get it? I've used different kinds, but I just use jojoba oil. Jojoba. Oh, that felt good. That was nice. Respect it. Respect's due.
I got hairy legs.
I just use jojoba oil. I put it on my skin. You use it on your face. You use it on your hair. Use it in your beard. It just feels better. I even had a beard oil that was jojoba oil and argan oil, and I didn't like it as much as just straight jojoba oil. So that's all I put. That's all I just put. Use that everywhere. Skin. It's great. It most closely mimics the natural oils of your skin. So you can put it on. It's not greasy. It's not cocoa butter or coconut oil. It's all greasy and clogs your pores. Not even close. It's awesome. Nick, speaking of medical, I forget the name, but have you seen the new weight loss medicines in the laundry list of possible side effects? No, I haven't. Which one? They all have a laundry list of side effects. So no, I haven't seen that one in particular, or if there's one in particular you're talking about. Space and aviation nerd. Very specific. Papa Swolio, I have been a vegetarian for 2.5 years. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am looking at adding meat back into my diet due to low energy, skin issues, and weight gain. Any tips for implementing meat back into my diet? Well, great. Welcome back into the fucking fold. Welcome back to Earth. Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Very happy to have you. Let's see here. Any tips for implementing meat back into my diet? Start small. Start small. Start small. I mean, I wouldn't come back and be like, hey, all right, one of the problems is when people come back into eating meat for something and they just start eating try to eat a pound of steak. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some time. Start small. I would make sure you're also getting in organ meats like beef liver, beef heart. Those things are fantastic. So I would just recommend starting slow, adding a little bit in. You could also play around with eggs or things like that, but make sure it's grass-fed beef. That's the number one thing that I can recommend. It's grass-fed, grass-finished beef. You might want to start with just ground beef, or you can start with steak. It depends on what you have access to, but make sure it's grass-fed and grass-finished. It's a great place to start. Welcome back. Happy to answer more questions on that vein, but it's also going to be about eliminating these other toxic foods that you might be consuming. So what are you eating? Like, what's your normal consumption? You could drop that in the comments. I'm not sure if we'll have time to get back to it, but drop that in the comments. Steffi, it's got to be hot in Florida with a beard. I had a friend. He had a long beard, long hair. He occasionally does a purge, then grows it all back. Just wonder the reason. It's fucking hot in the summer. Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, I go in the sauna at night. I turn that shit up to like 190. So I'm hot. I'm in the sun. I'm sweating all day. And then I go in there and I fucking torture myself. I mean, I've never thought like, wow, it's hot. I'm going to shave my fucking head. I just put my hair up. It's not that complicated. And a beard, it's not like, oh my God, the sun, this beard is making me so hot. No, maybe it's because it's 95 degrees and it's like a wet ball sack in Florida. Maybe that's the reason. Having a beard does not make it cooler in Florida. So that's nonsense. That's nonsense. Nonsense. None to not. My mom fixed her lifelong high cholesterol just by changing her diet, focusing on protein and high quality fat, and her doctor didn't believe her, saying she's BS. Well, high cholesterol is not necessarily bad. That's what a lot of like the newer research and like, feedback is we're getting from people that are really digging into all this a lot deeper. So it has it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't understand the impact. Let's just leave it there because I'm not a cholesterol expert. But you're going to say that you're eating all these amazing foods. You perform great. Your skin's great. All these autoimmune issues are going away. Everything's looking great. But that number's a little bit high. Oh my God, change everything. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in the context of everything that's going on in the human body. But that being said, most people don't understand. Even doctors, they don't understand the impact of food. Let food be thy medicine, because it certainly is. Let's see, Ryan, what do you recommend for building electrolytes back after a heavy outdoor workout? Got my ass kicked working out outside today. Organ meats are great. You could also just use like Celtic sea salt or, high quality sea salt. You can get an unflavored electrolyte powder. Muscle Feast makes a good one. You can get that on Amazon. There's other ones out there. I would just stay away from the flavors and things like that. But yeah, there's that. Another good food like dates, raw honey. These are things that you'll get electrolytes in those also. I don't go shy on salt. I'm consuming tons of salt. Salt is important. Salt is important. A lot of people write off salt and think like, oh my God, salt is bad. Too much sodium isn't good. But all those, all those small minerals, all those minerals that you get when you consume like quality, like Celtic sea salt, for example, you're getting a lot more than just sodium chloride. So I believe there's some good podcasts about salt in there too. I believe Andrew Huberman did one about salt. I don't have time to like listen to all of these different ones, but I see the titles pop up from certain podcasts or things that I'm subscribed to, or I'll see that, pop up like, cool, I'll listen to that. And then I read the title and like, oh, cool. So it'll be like salt to improve performance. I'm like, yeah, salt rocks. And then I'll kind of go on with my day, but I'll have to go back into that one. Grow Big SP, Papa Soy, what's your opinion on Alan's no morbidity supplement? It's like a meal replacement thing / hunger reducer. I know nothing about it. I know nothing about it, so I'm not really going to speak on it. But from what you just mentioned here, like on the surface, I mean, what's the food intake like? For anyone that's trying to like, you know, reduce hunger, is that really the concern? Or is it like fundamentally you're not eating quality foods? I mean, is it just more like, oh, calories in, calories out? I fucking hate calories in, calories out. It's so obtuse. It doesn't cover like the most important aspects of what food does to the human body. Do calories exist? Does energy exist? Sure, it exists. Food quality is so much more important because it solves that quantity problem very quickly when you have nutrient-dense food. So I don't know much about it. Soundtrack Technoid. How do you prepare your beef liver? I chop it into cubes and I chew it and I swallow it. I eat it raw, so no preparation here, my friend. People in the desert have long hair and beards. Well, yeah, it blocks out the sand and stuff, right? Shields from the sun. You don't get your head burned or your face burned. Blocks your neck and stuff. Like my neck is a lot lighter than the rest of my body. Let's see here. Why, thank you, Steffi. I appreciate it. I'm not getting you wrong. I don't think you're like, oh my God, you're ugly with a beard. I don't care either way. Steffi, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's all right. I'm not shaving it. I wouldn't shave it if you didn't like it. So I appreciate that, though. Space and aviation nerd. My typical diet, this is the vegetarian that's going to eat meat, consists of veggies. I know, but what veggies? All right, it doesn't matter. Vegetables. Obviously, if you're a vegetarian, you're eating vegetables. But veggies is very vague. There's a lot of vegetables that are commonly inflammatory. So it could be that certain vegetables are really jacking you up too. Eggs, because you're a vegetarian, not a vegan. Breads and fake meat. Due to hunger, I would binge on the weekends. Yeah, saw your content and realized, maybe I should just bring meat back into my diet. There you fucking go. There you go. That's why you're hungry. Your body is starved for nutrition. Your body is starved for nutrition. So I think that would be fantastic. Yeah, I would, all right. Let's see. Jessica, any tips on what someone should start with on exercise if morbidly obese? Well, I think it depends on what they're capable of. I think yoga is fantastic. You can do chair yoga. You can just do some basic stuff. Morbidly obese is really going to come down to if you really have a hard time moving, you need to focus big time on nutrition because that'll make a lot of difference in your quality for sleep, in getting rid of extra body fat and water weight and stuff from the start. And then combined with just general movement is just important. It's important to get your body moving. And when you're morbidly obese and you don't have a lot of muscle tone and, you need to learn how to control your body in space, not so much dealing with extra resistance right away. So yoga can be fantastic and you can modify a lot of poses. You could do chair yoga. Or if you have someone in your area or someone that you're training with can get you started with like some, fundamental weight training, but nutrition is going to be paramount. Nutrition, meditation, the 7 pillars, you just need to focus on, you can focus on all of them and the training will come. Yeah. So. Okay. Let's see here. All right. We're there. We're there, fam. Good questions. That's deep. So deep. So goddamn deep. So goddamn deep. Oh my God. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's right there. It's right there. Oh, what is that?
Because
that's what you had for lunch. We're that deep. We're just that fucking deep. Okay. Let's take we got some videos. We do have some posts. Let's get into some videos. Let's see how these are looking. Oh God. Oh geez. How many piercings can you have in one nose? For real. Where's my duck? Oh my God. What is that? Oh, kill it with fire. Holy shit. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Oh my God. 1 and 4. Ugh. Hashtag 7 pillars to win today's Swole card. If you don't know, this is the point in the show that we're going to watch some scary shit. We're going to watch some scary shit. It's going to get intense. That's why we got the scream duck. If it gets too much for Papa to handle, we bust out the duck. And it's probably going to...
Emotional damage!
It's probably going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And there's Rufus not giving a fuck. We go right to the tainted cam. Right to the tainted cam. Aww. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. This is about the time that YouTube is just going to throttle and just block the fucking podcast. Right when we show the first video, it's going to be like Wheel of Death probably coming up in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Let's go with... Can you feel I can smell it? Let's go with Steffi, because Steffi's been harassing me and my fucking beard today.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
All right. Okay, we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide, Steffi. We'll let it slide. All right, not pillar number 4. Number 4. Steffi, number 4. This one's called Rocket Science. Oh, this is the one I didn't want to do at all. Yikes. All right, here we go. Goddamn.
What's in the box?
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Everyone's loving the braid today. It feels good. Feels good. Here, it's called Rocket Science.
So I got a comment on one of my posts the other day that said, lose weight, it's not rocket science. And you know what? You are so right. It's not rocket science. I wish it were rocket science. Rocket science makes sense.
Okay. All right. You wish it were rocket science. Are you a rocket scientist? Is that what you're telling us? You're a rocket scientist? I wish it were rocket science. Yeah, because you don't know rocket science. You can make even more excuses to not do it. Okay. Okay.
Rocket science is based in definitive answers. It's based in math. Nutrition and weight loss is not that. There's a reason the diet industry is completely capitalistic. It's because everybody's looking for an answer.
It's completely capitalistic. Okay. That's a new use of capitalism has to do with our economy. Everything, for the most part, that you have, that you're wearing, that you're using, is as a result of capitalism.
Everybody's looking for the right way. And sadly, the truth is, there is no answer. It's not as simple as a calorie deficit, going to the gym, just
it pretty much is. It pretty much is.
Not eating cake or eating salad. Each person's weight loss journey is personal to them and only makes sense for their body.
Each person's personal journey is personal to them. Or weight loss journey is... No shit. Everything that happens to you is personally to you. That's not saying anything. Word salad there. By the way, don't compare eating like junk or whatever to salad. Like, they're both crap. They're fucking both crap. You're not a cow. Well, I digress, but you shouldn't be eating fucking leaves.
Each body is different. There are hundreds of factors that affect weight loss. So before you go commenting, because it was so easy for you, or because you think it should be easy, remember, it's not rocket science.
No, it's not rocket science. It's a lot easier than rocket science. Rocket science is complicated. This chick's this chick's just acting like rocket science is not complicated. Yeah. Rocket science is very complicated. Yes, it has to do with physics. So it's called math. Math is math. There's no questions about it. Like, maybe 2 + 2 does equal 5. No, it equals 4. You're just frustrated because what do you eat? What do you do in a day? What do you consume? And then we'll talk about why it's seemingly rocket science to you. It's really not that hard. It's very simple. I shouldn't say hard. Hard is relative. All right. Hard is relative. So it's really about your execution of it. All right. It's very simple, whether or not you do it or whether or not you struggle with it. There are a lot of other factors with you doing what is necessary, but every time someone just kicks and screams and complains, it's always like, you're just not taking care of yourself. You just don't want to admit it. And it's all right. I get it. I get it. Who wants to look in the mirror and realize, oh shit, it's my fault. Oh man. You mean it's my responsibility? Oh man. Yikes. All right.
Matt Damon.
60% of the time, it works. All right. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Common Core. Yeah, right. Okay, fam, let's do another one. Oh my God, these get intense today. Oh man, is it overtime already? I thought it was, is it FEF already? All right, pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Forever Health and Wellness. The rocket science Fatty McFatterson criticizes capitalism. Ironically, fat asses are the biggest capitalism stimulators there is because they buy so much bullshit. You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. Yeah, capitalism. goddamn capitalism, diet culture. Your McDonald's cheeseburger is a result of capitalism. Oh, you like Burger King? Capitalism. Taco Bell? Capitalism. KFC? Capitalism. I'm going to say it. Long John Silver's? Capitalism. I was going to bring in Long John Silver's. Popeyes? Capitalism. Oh my God. Chick-fil-A? Capitalism. It's all capitalism. It's all capitalism. The phone that you're complaining on? Capitalism. Evil capitalist pigs. How dare you?
How dare you?
All right, let's go. Matt the Great, number 3. Matt the Great, number 3. Here we go.
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
Matt the Great. We'll see about that, Matt. We'll see how you chose. I mean, obviously, anything you choose is going to be bad. So you're choosing, like, which is the least stanky pile of shit. Like, it's going to be a pile of shit. It's going to be a huge pile of shit. It's just a matter of which one you choose. All right. So you can't win. You can't win. Even when you win, you lose here on the Daily Swole. When you go balls deep, even when you win, you lose. All right. Yeah. Long John Swole. I like that. All right. This is called obesity-related illnesses. Man, these are violent. This is violence. All right. Silent. You know, they say silence is violence and words are violence. I don't know. Just the thumbnail is violence to me.
Are these obesity-related illnesses that are exclusive to fat people, that only fat people can get? Because then people can have heart attacks, then people can have clogged arteries, strokes, whatever.
Not as much as obese people. What the fuck argument are you making? Thin people can have heart attacks. Thin people can have diabetes. You don't say. I'll tell you what, a lot more fat people have diabetes than thin people. A lot more fat people have heart attacks than thin people. Come on, fam. A lot more people have complications from, a lot of more fat people have complications from COVID than thin people. But your thyroid, it's your thyroid. We all know. Oh, but it's her thyroid. I should have known.
These things are also really common with smokers, which is also a very large population of people. People of all sizes, including thin people, can actually die of heart attacks and high cholesterol, especially if they're doing high-fat, low-carb diets. But
this might not have anything to do with cholesterol. Okay. All right.
are a big fad right now, or like the Atkins diet. People who do those diets are often found dead with like no other reason, completely healthy, aside from they started doing this diet.
Was there any like point there at all?
I got hairy legs.
The Atkins diet. When's the last time you heard Atkins diet? What even is the Atkins? Is this low carb? I don't even know what I don't even know. I know I've heard of it many times. Like this. All right, that's enough of that. Well, that was fun.
You switch the samples.
All right. I don't know. Watching these videos makes me super pro-choice. I mean, really fucking pro-choice. Like, go after it. Go get it done. I don't know. It's swinging me really hard in that. It's like real hard. Like, I'm kind of like, all right, safe, legal, rare. Like, let the states decide. Now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Just Thanos snapping fingers. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. Stomp the yard. Matt the Great, my fam. Yeah, my bad, fam. My bad. Yeah, you're bad.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, you're bad.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
Damn, Matt. Goddamn biche. Okay. Well, where are we now? Let's do it. We got two more. We got 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Oh my God. I don't know which one's worse. We got a gender one and we have another diet culture one, but man, I think we might max out how many piercings can be in a nose. I'm not sure what the max nose piercings that we've had on the show before, but this might be like, this is off the charts. He chose poorly. Yeah, I'll get that Last Crusade Let's go with Cassie Starr in the Daily Swole Telegram chat. Number two. All right, we're going explaining gender and preference. All right, let's see what we got here. Gender and preference, drum roll.
What's in the box?
Okay.
Chicks will dig you, or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
Here we go.
Okay, everyone's really confused, so I'm gonna explain this. I am not.
Okay. She's responding to a TikTok question that's on the screen. Let me read that for those of you that might be listening. It says, I'm confused because your bio says you're gay, but if your boyfriend's trans, then you won't be gay anymore, or will you be bi? Holy shit.
What the fuck is that?
All right, I'm getting this duck over here. The Scream Duck is ready. I'm almost have to use it now. So your bio says you're gay, so she's gay, and her boyfriend's trans. What does that even mean? Oh God, the fuck does that mean? Oh, it's just like the person asking a question. This is already a mess. I don't even know what's going on already. Oh, now she's gonna speak. Have you guys? Have you seen this before? Yeah, this is easier. Or this is hard. Yeah, right. None tonight. This is harder than rocket science. This is harder than rocket science. Rocket science is fucking easy. All right, let's play this.
Okay, everyone's really confused, so I'm gonna explain this. I am non-binary, and I call myself bi and gay and queer. Those are all terms I use for myself.
Sorry, buddy. Okay.
I say bi to, like, help people understand that I'm interested in, like, all people, like people that have the same gender as myself and people who have a different gender as myself. But no matter who I'm dating, I'm always gay because I'm not cis and I'm not a boy or a girl. So it's gay. Does that help? Like I typically almost like exclusively go for other trans people. So like the fact that my boyfriend is trans, like we call each other boyfriends. Like I'm his boyfriend too. He's my we're boyfriends.
What?
So I'm gay and bi and queer. That's like the same for me.
Oh, what? What the I'm Rick James, bitch. What in the fuck are you?
I didn't know they stacked
All right,
shit that high.
You're just gone.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
So per is a neo-pronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
All right, we just had a fucking grand slam there. We're done.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I almost want to watch it again. I'm not going to, because you can rewind it. That might be the most incoherent video that we've ever watched, I think. That might be the most incoherent. Can you look, speaking of rocket science, speaking of hard sciences like STEM, right? Science, technology, engineering, math. Can you imagine going through your life, just saying, can you imagine going through your life the mental, okay, let me redo this again. The mental gymnastics that took us all through the complete, just mental gymnastics, just ridiculous nonsense. Imagine if that was like funneled into actually something like creative, meaning imagine if you were creating something. Imagine creating something. You're doing some work. Build a fucking chair. Building a chair from scratch. And I'm talking like a couple fucking legs, like hammer a couple goddamn things together and, something that you can just sit on, like a basic fundamental stool. Like, even if it really does suck, anyone can pretty much fucking do it. You hammer shit together. All right, that's more valuable than all the effort it takes to explain that nonsense. Like, talk about just so being desperate for attention. You're so desperate for attention. You're gay, lesbian, queer, bi, non-binary. It doesn't mean anything. I know you think it does. That's the scary part, but it doesn't mean anything. It's something that you just decide. So today, right now, I am non-binary. I'm not a man or a woman. Boom. What do you think of that, fam? Right now, this moment. Okay, now I'm back. I'm a man. Pretty exciting. That was intense. That was 3 seconds of single-digit IQ for me. It was rough, but I made it. I made it back. Yeah, I'm still alive. Felt good for a second. I felt like I could just say and do anything. It's like, look at me. Look at me. Give me attention. Give me attention. Because you could just say that you are. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Okay? I know you want it to mean something, but it doesn't mean anything. You're a female. Maybe you want to bang a trans person. Like, that's a weird kink. But all right, I guess you do have the freedom to bang someone that's pretending to be a man. Or I guess, okay. Your life.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
All right. That was exhausting. Time for a Rufus reprieve. Nothing like it. There we go. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, there's the tainty cam. Let's give Rufus a treat. You want a treat, buddy? Oh, we made it for the ball. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah? You dropped it? Good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. Did it drop it on the ground? Missed it? You got it? Did you find it? Yeah, you're hungry. You're hungry, aren't you, big guy? Oh my God. That's a tainty man. They don't make him. They don't make them too much taintier than Rufus. He's pretty much like top of the taint. He's pretty as tainty as it gets. Oh my God. I feel better. I'm so glad we have the tainty cam up, because watching Rufus it just like makes everything go away, makes everything feel right again. That's a good tainty man. Thank you, Rufus. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. So kind of you. Thank you for the service. Thank you for your service, tainty man. Thank you for your service. Okay, let's give away today's Swole card. We have an amazing fucking Swole card. 7 pillars, beaches. 7 fucking pillars. He's so big. Before we give away today's Swole card, we're not on the tainted cam anymore. Before we give away today's Swole card, reminder that for members only, inside Swolenormous X tomorrow's live stream. As a member, you get access to Swole Text and the private Telegram chat. So you get access to Swole Signal, Swole Text. You get notified no matter where you are in the world when the podcast goes live. I let everyone know earlier today that we're going live at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which we did. So make sure that you are join the fam today. Just another benefit of joining the Swole fam. And after tomorrow's live stream, we do have some bonus content, a little bonus segment that we do every time after the live stream on Friday, where we go into some maybe really offensive posts. We do some talk, show some new edits that we can't post on public social media because we get banned for them all the time. And we usually do some throwback videos. So it's a lot of fun. Tomorrow, overtime is going to be fucking lit. So be there for that. Join today, swolenormousx.com. Check out all the membership options over there. And before we even go any further, You all know, a lot of you have been getting all your shit over at papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. Check out the Sun the Nips. But the brand new drop, the greatest drop in the history of drops, Swole Hub, is now available. So everyone loved Only Swole. And if you like Only Swole, you got to get the full set. You got to get the Only Swole. You got to get your Swole Hub. Go and check it out. Again, use code DailySwole for 10% off for being a listener. And of course, if you're a member of the Swole fam, you got your special code when you log into your account right there on your homepage. So you can save 20% off. Just another benefit of being a member. And of course, toxic muscularity. Check out the flags. You got the 7 pillars. You got the Swole since birth. You got the Swole fam flag. And of course, you got the Captain Swolio. So check all that out. That's all I got here. So use code DailySwole, 10% off. Check it out. We do have an amazing Swole fam post. And I think the 7 pillars, are exceptionally important. It's a brilliant card. The 7 pillars are obviously the bee's knees, the nips tits. And to follow the 7 pillars is to, focus on what you can control. So what are the 7 pillars? The 7 pillars are the things that we can control day in and day out. And it's very, very important to focus on those things because you can't control what you can't control. And I know that sounds like really stupid. Well, no shit, you can't control what you can't control. But why are so many people reactive and stressing and trying to control what they can control? If you can't fucking control it, you have to practice what you preach. If you say, you just can't control it, stop trying to control it. Stop trying to control what other people say, what other people do, what other people eat, what other people this. Yes, I'm telling you to go to the fucking gym. Yes, I'm recommending you do certain things, but I'm focusing on my shit first and foremost. I don't care. Whatever you do from listening to this podcast, whatever it is you end up doing, that's on you. I'm doing my shit, regardless of whether or not you eat a steak, no matter if you didn't work out today and you're like, I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. Okay, well, I'm still doing it. So that's what it all comes down to. Focusing on what you can control. And the 7 pillars are the 7 things that you can control. And it's not always pretty. It's not always pretty. Takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work, indeed. But I really do love this post from Marsha. And I know Marsha, not Marsha, I see Marsha commenting down below. This post from Heidi. Now, I know Heidi has been here for about a week or so, but this post with these pictures are absolutely amazing. And even though she's recently adopting the 7 pillars and focusing on those 7 pillars, I think everyone agrees inside this whole thing. Heidi, it's just an amazing story. Very well written, very well said. And it's one thing for me to say. It's one thing for me to say, don't you want to move better? Don't you want to live a healthier life? Don't you want to feel better? I'm always talking about fat acceptance and obesity and shit like that, but I'm not obesity. Papa Swole, you don't know my lived experience. No, I fucking don't, because I take care of my health, and I have for a long time. So I never let myself get to that point. But it's important to hear these stories from people like Heidi, and even people like Marsha. You're watching live. Marsha, you've been, kicking ass too. It's important to hear these stories because these are people that are telling you being morbidly obese is fucked up. It sucks. And those of you that are or have been morbidly obese, you're the first to say it. How come so many of you are like, it sucks. It fucking sucks. You have these other people who are like, being obese is awesome. Fat acceptance, body positivity. Well, one of those 2 people are fucking lying. One of those 2 people are fucking lying. Either morbid obesity is uncomfortable, it fucking sucks, or it's not too bad. Which one is it? Seriously, which one is it? One of you are lying or is lying. One of you is lying. One of these groups is lying. Either the morbid obesity is awful and I feel miserable and it sucks, or wow, I'm such a wonderful person. Pat me on the back. Big is beautiful. You could be healthy at every size. Who's lying? Seriously, who's lying? It's the same woke activism across the fucking board. It's the same gender affirming nonsense. Everyone's just desperate for love and attention. You never got love and attention before. Now you have social media. You could change your fucking hashtag without changing your habits. And then, you're going to have a following of people that are like, you're so fucking brave. Are you brave? Are you brave? I think you are brave. Honestly. If you're pushing that body positivity, fat acceptance, health at every size bullshit, I think you are brave to go head to head with fucking diabetes and heart disease and metabolic syndrome. I think you are fucking brave walking the goddamn plank by choice. So keep that in mind. I think that's brave as fuck because you're heading down a dark road. So you better be fucking brave. You better be fucking brave. Ain't that some fucking facts right there? All right, Heidi, I didn't even say this. Heidi, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2253 in the subject, your mailing address in the bio of the email, and we'll get you this Swole card. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take some soundboard requests. I'm going to lock this shit down. And remember, join the fam today, swolenormousx.com, because tomorrow we got overtime segment. It's going to be fucking awesome. So let's nut this beesh. We'll take some soundboard requests. Falcon, take us away. Let's fucking go. I am heating up. No, I'm on fucking fire.
He's on fire!
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Emotional damage.
Hadouken! 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 Dodson, we've got Dodson here!
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Loud noises!
Bullshit! All of it!
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
He loves the ducks. He just rips them to fucking shreds. That one's mine, buddy. That one's mine. Mine. You can't have it. You can't have it. No. That's my fucking duck. My duck. That's daddy's duck. It's my screaming duck, bro. Back the fuck off. Mine, dude.
Fucking people.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Are there any women here today?
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Make sure you head on into the group, the Facebook group, and let Heidi know that you won today's Swole card. Now it's got piano. Undefeated again. Oh, no fucking doubt. No fucking doubt. Again. All right, fam. So tomorrow we're going to be going live. Probably going to be going live earlier in the day. So I will let you know and text you. Let Heidi know inside the Facebook group that she won today's Swole card. Congratulations again, Heidi. And at the buzzer, let's get a hairy legs at the buzzer. Let's get a hairy legs at the buzzer.
I got hairy legs.
I got you gained off the way. So make sure you go make some sick fucking gains. Subscribe to the show. Share the podcast with family, friends, anyone who needs some knowledge cock in their lives. And of course, check the links down below to join the fam today. This has been an amazing episode of the Daily Swole, 2253. I will see you tomorrow for 2254. Peace, McGeese, Deuce McGoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you